everyone, my name is KEMALA Putri. You can call me Mala. I'm from D4 Telecommunication Engineering. Now I want to tell you about introduction to the Toeic. Toeic is Test of English for International Communication. Outline. What is the Toeic? Who used the Toeic? The test format and time. The test score. What is the Toeic? The Toeic, or Test of English for International Communication, a standardized test of English, measuring the ability to listen and read in English, taken by 4.5 million students and business professionals all over the world. Who use the Toeic? Companies, universities, and other academic institutions rely on the Toeic test to measuring English language proficiency for students and business professionals, students and employees working in sales or any other technical fields, hotel, international meeting, hospital, and even international business. Take the test. The test format and time. For the Toeic, first is listening. For listening, it given 45 minutes. First, picture identification, question or response, short conversation, short talk. For reading, it given 75 minutes. That is incomplete sentence, text completion, reading comprehension. For listening, part 1 is picture identification. Short statement about each picture. Difficulty could be words with similar sound. Part 2, direct question. No written or visual material. Or candidates listen to audio recordings and select the correct answer. Part 3, short conversation. Candidates listen to a dialogue and answer question. Print out in the text booklet, or difficulty having to switch from listening to reading. Part 4, short talk. Can be announcement, radio talk, weather reports, or a phone conversation. Or candidates should try to read the listening to the audio, then memorize relevant information to select the correct answer. Reading. Part 5 is incomplete sentence. Incomplete sentence, or quick to read. 20 seconds to choose the correct answer. Part 6, text completion. Several text or document to be read. Candidates should read all the text to select the correct answer. Part 7, reading comprehension. Presents a selection of text and document with 2 or more questions to answer. The last 4 documents are double passage interconnected document, each followed by question. Now, the test score. Each of the 2 sections contains 100 questions. However, the final score is determined after using a conversion method which is not published by Toeic. In the end, each candidate gets a mark between 5 and 495 per section. Preparation for Toeic. First, evaluate your English proficiency level. Get to know yourself first. Before anything else, it is always good to evaluate your English proficiency level to determine which the test preparation will be best for you. Number 2 is practice a lot. As with every test, there is no better way to prepare for the Toeic. The Toeic test than exercising your English language skill every chance you get. Never forget, practice makes perfect. Number 3 is get to know the test beforehand. The Toeic listening and reading test is 2 hours. Multiple choice test that consists of 200 questions evenly divided into 2 time sections. Listening comprehension and reading comprehension. It is important to get to know the test and what you will be asked to accomplish. Number 4, be confident. This might be the most important tips anyone can give you. Remember, that is just a test. 5, you only need your knowledge of English. The Toeic test is not based on the content of any particular English course of textbooks. It is measuring of your overall ability to communicate in English. Listening comprehension. Number one is photograph. In part 1 of the Toeic, you will look at the 10 photographs. For each photograph, you will hear 4 statements. You will have to choose which statement has the best description of the text, of the picture. You will hear the maize is A. The maize is ready to harvest. B. You can see several corn cobs in the picture. C. The pineapple is cut in half. D. It looks as if the hedge net trimming. The correct answer is A. Why? Because tips from me confirm or deny the accuracy of a statement or to see agreement. You must see the argument is you will confirm or deny. And pay attention to the number, gender, location, occupation, and activity in the image. Pay attention to the location of the preposition the image. For example, on, in, above, in front. Make assumption based on the person's location in the activity. Determine the verb or noun from the picture provided in the question. Number 2 is question response. In part 2 of the Toeic, you will be tested on your ability to respond to a question. Is it very important that you can understand and identify WH question? You will listen to 3 possible responses, only of the responses is correct. For the example, you will hear, where is the meeting room? A. To meet the new director. B. It's the first room on the right. C. Yes, at 2 o'clock. Tips. Why you can get the answer? Dia bertanya, where is the meeting room? A. To meet the new director. It's not connected because to meet the new director is not the answer of the where is the meeting room. B. It's the first room on the right. Ini bisa dijadikan jawaban. Sementara C. Yes, at 2 o'clock. Itu bukan jawaban dari pertanyaannya karena C adalah yes or no question. Itu termasuk ke pilihan itu. Maka dari itu, dapat disimpulkan bahwa jawaban yang benar adalah B. Where is the meeting room? It's the first room on the right. For tips, first, question with 5W plus H elements. Pay attention to the question that use yes or no question, but the answer will not use yes or no. Sama seperti yang saya bilang tadi, itu bukan jawabannya. Yang C. Pay attention and listen clearly to the question whether there are words that are similar or almost similar between the question and answer. If there is similarity, the answer will be wrong. Jika yang disebutkannya mirip dengan yang tertulis, maka itu bukan jawabannya, karena itu adalah tipuan. Learn more about homophone in English so you are not easily fooled. Number 3 is short conversation. In this part of the test, you will listen to a short conversation between a man and woman. After the conversation, you will answer 3 questions about the dialogue. There will be 4 possible answers for each question. Typical questions include who, what, where, when, why, and how. You may also be asked to make an inference. For example, you will hear, we should think about finding another restaurant for lunch. Why? The food and service here are great. Yes, but the price is going up every week. Why is this man unhappy with the restaurant? A. It is too noisy. B. It is too expensive. C. It is too crowded. D. It is too difficult. To get the answer, first, you must choose the right keyword to predict and understand the context that is being discussed, both in conversation and in question and answer. Before recording the audio conversation begins, read the question and answer first. Then understand the meaning of the question and focus on what was asked. Intinya kita harus fokus terhadap apa yang ditanyakan, jangan ganti ke fokus lain. Makanya diperlukan untuk membaca terlebih dahulu soal-soalnya. Be careful with words that sound almost the same, are inaccurate, and have confusing words. Don't focus too much on just one question. Jika hanya fokus kepada satu pertanyaan, maka pertanyaan lain akan terabaikan dan kita tidak akan menyimak apa yang dikatakan oleh audio recording. For short talks. In part 4, you will listen to a short talk. It might be an announcement, a radio advertisement, or a telephone recording. You will listen to the talk and read a few questions about it. You will hear, your attention please. Passengers waiting for delayed flight PA 70 to New York, which was to have left last night, are kindly requested to wait a further 2 hours before boarding. This delay has been unavoidable due to several lightning strikes hitting the runway at the New York airport yesterday evening. For reasons of safety, extensive checks on the runway are being made. Meanwhile, the airline will be handing out $15 breakfast voucher to each passenger, which can be used at any of the terminal restaurants. Thank you for your attention, for your patience. Next, you will read a few questions with 4 answers. Answer choice. What is the announcement being made? If you A. Train station, B. Travel agents, C. Airport, D. Restaurant. Why is the answer is C. Airport? Because airport is for menerbangkan pesawat dari satu ke tempat lainnya. Makanya tadi dituliskan yaitu flight, itu menandakan itu adalah nomor pesawat penerbangan selanjutnya. Makanya jawabannya adalah C. Number 2, what caused the delay? A. A crash. B. Safety checks. C. Strong winds. D. a worker strike? The answer is B, safety checks. What time of day is it? A, morning, B, afternoon, C, evening, D, late at night. The answer is A, morning. If you want to answer, you must know. For the first, when the directions are ready by the narrator, try to read the question and answer in your question sheet. Focus on the keywords in the question. Number 2, focus on the keyword in the question, then listen to it and adjust it to the talks being discussed. Use your time wisely. Don't take too long to solve just one problem because time goes on. The last option, if there are questions you miss, then just guess because it will not reduce your points. Try to be more active in hearing people speak in English, especially during the news events, announcement, dan lainnya. This is to make it easier to understand questions in the form or short talks. 5. Incomplete sentence. Part 5 marks the beginning of the reading skill section. In this section, you will be read a sentence that has no blank spots. Then will be 4 choice of word or phrase to choose from. You will have to choose the one that you think completes the sentence. When the sentence is complete, it must be grammatically correct. Example. You will read, if we walk blah blah blah, we can get to the station before the train leaves. The answer is quickly. Why? First, you must see, perhatikan, yaitu watch and learn about the derivation. These questions are at most outgoing and can be deceiving if not further studied and understood. Remember some make and do phrase. These 2 words are usually followed by another words behind it as an expression. Find a sentence that indicated space and time. Identify the missing words. Type on the question. Pay attention to the whole meaning of the sentence to find the correct answer. Identify the question whether the answer requested is knowledge or vocab or grammar. You get it? Number 6. Text completion. In part 6, you will read 4 passages of text, such as an article, a letter, a form, and an email. In each reading passage, there will be 3 blanks to fill in. You will read 4 possible choices for each blank. You should read the entire passage to make sure you choose the correct choice in contents. Bisa dibaca narasi yang diberikan, and the ad states that on Saturday all men's formal footwear is on for 55% off, feather blah 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 15% off. Explanation is choices A, C, and D do not follow rather when a comparison between 2 things is being made. The correct answer is B. The phrase rather than is the use a comparison. Number 2. If customers come in and ask about the sale, please blah 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 and explain the printing error. Explanation. Choice B does not fit in context. The verb means to agree to something in order to resolve a disagreement. Choices C does not fit in context because the verb means to organize according to a certain system. Choices D does not fit in context because the verb means to look into something in detail. The correct answer is A. The verb apologize means to say sorry. Number 3. Please call a manager to the sales floor. You blah blah blah, you encounter any customer blah blah blah. Explanation is choices A is an incorrect conjunction that is used in a result clause. I call the manager because the customer was angry. The sale has not happened yet. Choices B require two things to occur. Call the manager whether or not to the customer complaints. Choices D is illogical in contents because a salesperson wouldn't call the manager to help before a customer complaint. The correct answer is C. The word if is required to complete the conditional clause. Number 7. Reading comprehension. In part 7, you will read passage in the form of letters, ads, memo, faxes, schedule. The reading section has a number of single passage and 4 double passage. You will be asked 2 until 4 questions about each single passage and 5 questions for each double passage. Sometimes you will be asked for specific detail. Other times you will be asked about what the passage implies. In the pairs passage, you will also be asked to make connection between the two related texts. On the real test, you will not have time to read every word. You need to practice scanning and reading quickly for details. For the sample, you will bisa dibaca. Question number 1. What is this advertisement for? A. A summer tip. B. A travel company. C. A special deal. D. A free magazine. Choices A. Confused travel magazine with trip. The picture of the sun might make you choose this one by mistake. You know, where is the wrong? So, choices B. Confused travel magazine with travel company. Choice D. Confused which item is free. In this special offer, the sunglasses are free. You have to buy a magazine subscription to get the glasses. The correct answer is C. Itu a special deal. Question number 2. How much do the sunglasses cost? They are free with a subscription. A. B. They cost $1. C. They cost $3 Canadian. D. They cost $21.195 US. Explanation 2. Choices B. Confused $1 with one magazine. Choices C. Confused with $3 Canadian with $3 US. The shipping charge for Canadian subscribers. Choices D is the cost of the magazine subscription. The correct answer is A. Question number 3. Who cannot benefit from this special deal? A. Canadian. B. UK residents. C. North Americans. D. US residents. The explanation is if you choose as A, can be benefit from deal, but they have to pay for shipping. Choices C. Confused outside of North America and North America. Both Canada and the United States are in North America. Choices D. Can be benefit. The correct answer is B. The UK is outside of North America. The tips you get is read the problem first. Then read the reading test, which usually takes the form of letters, advertisement, memo, phrase, schedules, dan lainnya. This is to shorten our time in working on the problem. Be careful with the question that will confuse or concentration by using another editor, or the text has a word part of one of the answer provided. Read the entire text quickly without stopping. This is necessary to save time and make it possible for us to know the meaning of some words which we do not understand. Read the title and first sentence of each paragraph if we want to identify the meaning or purpose of the passage. Hanya itu yang bisa saya sampaikan. If I make a mistake, I want you to apologize. I'm sorry. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye. Bye everyone.